Are you wanting to be able to zoom in and zoom out on a scene or background in OBS while you're recording? Well, today I'm going to cover that. It's something I've been playing around with and hoping to incorporate in my own videos so I don't have to do it in post all the time. Welcome to the Digital Paul Workshop. Let's log on in. So yeah, I'm trying to play around and figure out how I'm going to set this feature up permanently so I can zoom in on a section of the screen while recording instead of waiting until I do the edit in the post-production. But I'm going to show you a quick example of what I'm talking about. So you see here I got Olive already up and I got just some of my default stuff on in here. So it's all my defaults I use for editing. But like if I want to zoom in here, like if I'm recording a tutorial on how to and I need to zoom in here, well now in OBS I can just hit a key and it kind of zooms in a bit, so that should help. I gotta get the hotkey set up, but let me show you exactly how I got this thing kind of set up. So we'll come on to my tablet. As you can see here, I got the large, which is my large monitor, and then my large zoom. I got ZTC for zoom top center, so I know exactly where it goes. Of course, it's the tablet here that we're recording right now with my OBS is on. But to basically set this up, you want to hit your little plus sign. Do you want to do a display capture? In this case is what I want to do. And let me see, we want to do a large zoom top. Let's see, we'll do top left. Large zoom top left. I'll select my monitor, hit OK. We'll move you to down here. And so in this case, I will just zoom. We'll move you over and we'll just stretch this out to zoom in. So now when I am recording, I can go there. And then I'll come back over here. Let me get back over here so you can see what I'm doing. I'll go to File, come down to Settings, come over here to Hotkeys. And then I'll scroll on down to where you see over here it says zoom right over here on the far left. I'll look for that right here, zoom right, and then I'll come and I'll look for the scene or the backgrounds I added, and you can see right now on the zoom large top center I only got T as the hotkey, and that's because I just quickly did this. I got to figure out how to come up with some hotkeys for OBS that won't interfere with the programs I'm also using, like Blender, VC Face, Olive, any of these hotkeys, so that way when I hit one for one, it won't affect the other. But you just put in, so like in this case, we'll just put L. I just use the same key, hit apply. So now when I hit L, it brings up that background scene. I hit it again and it's off. And that is just basically how you can zoom in and zoom out your backgrounds in your scenes. And of course, as you can see with the hotkeys, we'll go back to them right quick. You can probably actually, so like I got center, I can put a hotkey to switch to that center. And so you can kind of go through with different ones you can set up for how you want to do it. But since most of my stuff isn't live, I can kind of get away with not having to set most of this stuff in place. But I figured I want to kind of try to play around with the idea of being able to zoom in on a particular area when I'm working, so I don't have to always go into the edit and zoom in that way in the post-production. Well, I hope this tip helps you in your video production as you use OBS to create your content. And speaking of which, if you like mine, you can go to these websites right here to support me in different ways. Some of the links are in the description, as well as you can like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you think might find it interesting. And of course, if you want to look at some more features in OBS, then I recommend you check out my video, Getting Started with OBS Setup Guide for All. Until next time, have a nice day.